Coach, you said the other night, defending yourself, it's a non-negotiable with this team. To see that in action when push literally comes to shove, what does that tell you about the character of this group?
It's just who we are. It's the makeup of these guys. It's enabled us to grow quickly, because that level of competition never shuts off. Whether it's a loose ball, whether it's a screen, whatever it may be, whatever battle comes to play, like that level of competition, our guys always assume that.
You've talked all year about how these guys are young. They are still learning. Is there a lesson to be learned in all of this?
Yeah, I mean, we got to understand, that teams are going to try to push our buttons. We had a lead in that game, and we were playing well, and they were trying to push our buttons to kind of, turn the tide of the game, and we have to be able to walk away in those moments. It's the ultimate sign of respect. If you can't beat us on the court, you try to turn the game into something else. So we got to make sure that we're prepared for that, because we got games that matter and they're of high significance.
What was your reaction to the league's reaction?
I was disappointed in it, but I understand where they come from and what they're trying to protect. I was disappointed for our guys, obviously, and we'll miss those guys. But, we got to go on a road trip and try to find a way to win 2 games.
So looking ahead at those games, first of all, how is Cade?
He's getting better, and he'll continue to be day-to-day, and we'll just monitor, and hopefully we'll get him back soon.
You guys have played well without him. 4 different leading scorers in those games, 3 guys who have led the team in assists. Just to see that on a box score and to see the way that unfolds on the court, what does that say about how this team is structured?
It's just the depth of this team. Again, give Trajan in the front office a ton of credit for putting this roster together, putting guys that we can depend on. 1 through 15 at some point in time, we've called their number, and they've been able to produce for us. So we're excited to have this group. We've got guys that we're confident in and that we trust.
It's fun to watch them have fun, too. Like whether it's Simone having a great night and everybody's jumping up and down, Isaiah Stewart crossing a guy over in the paint, and everybody is dancing on the bench. When you are watching the bench's reaction, can you glean something about how a team gets along and their character as well?
Yeah, it's, when adversity hits, when you're on the road, whatever it may be, that stuff matters. And those are signs of a team that's connected. That's a sign of teams that are unselfish and teams that are bought into doing something greater than themselves. And, we've got that in spades. Like, our guys love playing with each other. They love playing for each other. And there's no one who's not willing to sacrifice of themselves for somebody else.
I think everybody in this city has caught on to this, too. First team that has tripled its win total in NBA history. When you think back to the first game that you coached here, and you hear what it is like now at LCA, can you put into perspective how big a difference that is?
It's night and day. The amount of people that are in the building, the energy in the building, this is what it's like, what I remember it being like playing against the teams that were in the playoffs and those types of things. So we knew the basketball culture was here. We knew the fan base was here. It was our responsibility just to pull them out. And I think our guys, with the spirited play, how fun it is to watch our guys play, how aggressive they are, how they're willing to attack. I think fans love that style of basketball, and our guys are giving it to them.
Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.